And welcome back to Talk of the Town. You know, independently owned pharmacies are something that is becoming more and more rare. And here to talk a little bit more about his very own independent pharmacy is Executive Director of O'Connell Pharmacy, Sean O'Connell. Welcome.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Yeah, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
And you're located in Sun Prairie.
Yes, we are.
Cool. And how did O'Connell Pharmacy get started? What made you decide to start a pharmacy?
Sure. Well, actually, I didn't. My parents did.
Okay.
My dad is the one that went to pharmacy school here in Madison at UW.
Sure.
And he went to a local independent that eventually he wanted to sell. And my parents always wanted to run their own business.
Sure.
So he worked there for 9 years, and then they took over in 1987. And now we are in our 29th year of business.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you've been around for a while.
Yes.
But the building that you're in is pretty new. I'm
Yes,
thinking.
yes. We've had a couple of different changes. We were on Main Street in
Sure.
more of the central part of
Right.
the city, and now we're on the west side location, the
Right.
Prairie Lakes area.
Right. Yeah, that new kind of development over there. So what are some of the challenges that are facing an independent pharmacy?
Well, I would say the biggest one, and it's not just with pharmacies, but hospitals anywhere in the health fields, is the shrinking reimbursements. So the way businesses or pharmacies had to deal 25 years ago, even 5 years ago, is different than what we have to do today.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, talk to us a little bit about that, and also mention how O'Connell has overcome some of these challenges.
Sure. I think the practice that most people are accustomed to with independent pharmacies, you come in, fill your meds, and that's it. Well, we offer a wider array of services. We'll do free home delivery.
Okay.
We have what we call med boxes, which is kind of the typical, it's the time and day slots.
Oh, sure.
Weekly med boxes is what we call them. We have auto synchronization, which is basically we correlate everyone's prescriptions to be at the same date so that they have to come in less times. It's easier to remember. We can call in for refills just to make it easier for them. So we have to do more things that focus on customer service.
Sure. Okay. So just being more customer service oriented is kind of the answer to how you stay competitive and how you overcome some of the challenges.
Yes, because we can't go toe to toe with the Walgreens and the big pharmacies like that. So you have to do the finer things to reach people.
So obviously you've grown quite a bit over the past 29 years. Are there any specific areas in which O'Connell Pharmacy has expanded their services?
Sure. In particular, we've grown with our long-term care side of the business, which when we say long-term care, we have a separate location which we service assisted living homes and nursing homes. And the difference is that it's not open to the public. It's not something that you would come in there, but we deal with the nurses and directors at these locations, and we have what they call compliance packaging. It could be a blister card or what they call a bingo card where you punch out. We do strip packaging. There's other types of packaging, whatever the facilities want, but it's done on a monthly basis primarily. So it's instead of servicing an individual customer, you might be servicing 20, 25, 50 residents at a facility.
Sure.
So that area with the baby boomers now getting to the retirement age and they're and such, they've started to populate more and more.
Yeah, absolutely. Where do you see the future of the pharmacy headed?
Well, I think it's already started, but I think it's in preventative medicine.
Okay.
And I think there's a couple ways. One is medication therapy management, or MTM, which is basically a broad array of services. Some of the common ones that people are aware of are like immunizations, flu shots.
Sure.
We do blood pressure checks. But then there's other things as well, like going over a comprehensive med review, where a pharmacist will sit down and talk to a customer about their current meds, and maybe they can find a generic that's cheaper. Maybe there's an interaction that they can reduce the number of meds that they're taking. So it's been found to show that it can help reduce costs and have a healthier lifestyle as well.
So you mentioned that you said there's no way we can stand toe to toe to Walgreens or CVS or whatever. Some of those bigger guys. What makes you want to keep going in such a competitive market?
Well, I would say it may sound cliche, but it's the customers and the employees that I love the most about this job. Each day is different. As a manager of a small business, a family business, you wear different hats. I mean,
Sure.
You deal with customers, you deal with vendors, inventory, whatever it may be on that day.
Yeah.
So I think it's the each day is something new.
Right.
But you get a definite rapport with the employees. Like I said, it's still a family business,
Right.
and we're trying to keep it as such.
Sure.
And with the customers, we've got customers that have been with us from day one.
Sure.
You know, and their younger family members have come to us as well. So I think that's what is the motivating factor for me.
Keeping people coming back. So,
Absolutely.
Sean O'Connell from O'Connell Pharmacy in Sun Prairie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And that's all the time we have for Talk of the Town. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.